Alright, hey guys, I'm recording pretty early in the morning today, so but hey, Roblox just launched their Roblox Innovation Awards, I mean Blocks Awards, alright, whatever, for 2025. And you know, I I actually remember from last year that's after the classic event. I had my entire like 1x1x1 avatar. 1x1x1x1 stop rambling. That was cool, but hey, now we're in 2025. Now it's time for voting, and I saw a picture on Twitter of one of the voting categories, which is kind of absurd. And it makes me feel like either okay, let's start off here. So before I get into that, it makes me feel like Roblox almost use AI to just handpick to just pick the games for each category because it fails miserably, or they're just like very like old people who don't know how to even like who don't understand games in this on this platform at all. It's like politics nowadays, but I'm not getting into politics. If you want to see me get political, go check out my Twitter. It's linked in my bio. So let's start off. So, best adventure experience: 99 Nights, Expedition Antarctica, Chained, and the survival game. Now I have not played the survival game. I believe Chained was part of the Mega Hunt event, Mega Edition. Expedition Antarctica, I have played this a bit, not much though. I'm aware of that very funny queso clip. Then 99 Nights. The amount of times I played this with my friends, it has a good amount of replayability, so it automatically does get my vote. Best party and casual experience. So we have Danny's World, which I don't really like. Rainbow Friends, it gets a bad rap, considering the fact that it hasn't been updated in it's like Half-Life 3. You got Neighbors, which I assume is like Mic Up. Then you got Blade Ball, which was a good game until it got taken over by the EA equivalent on Roblox. It got taken over by the Roblox equivalent of EA, Dubik. So they're basically automatically out of the picture. I don't really care about voice chat games. Danny's World I hate. Rainbow Friends, it is good for its concept. It is mascot horror, yes, so, but it had a good running. It might not be the most popular vote, but it had its good running. I will say that. Now, alright, best obby and platforming experience. Now, Slap Tower, I might have seen this in like YouTube shorts. I'm not entirely sure. Pig64 from one of my friends who's played the entire game. He says it's pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's good, but I'm not like a major Piggy fan. I understand the impact it's had on the Roblox community, don't get me wrong, but still. Okay, Regretivator, that was part of the hunt as well. That's also a very fun game. Eternal Towers of Hell, I haven't played that. I haven't played any of these except Regretivators, so, but I mean, best obby and platformer experience. Regretivator isn't really it is kind of, but I mean, I've heard very good things about Eternal Towers of Hell, so it can get that. Best survival experience: Danny's World, I don't really know. Creatures of Sarania, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Dead Rails is just an event. It's just an adventure survival game. Forsaken is an asymmetrical horror game. So best survival experience, I mean, I want to see a good I mean, it's Dead Rails. Like, when you think of survival, you mainly think horror, I assume. Dead Rails, yes, it had a very good running. I love the game, but its updates have slowed down for good reason. The developer, or developers, I'm not sure if it's a group or not, they've been experiencing, like, personal, like, events in their life. So it's understandable why the updates have been slowing down, but it is starting to fall off a bit, but it can still be a fun game. But Forsaken gets my vote. Even for its bad rap it gets. Okay, so that's the end of that. Move on to the next category. Best simulation experience. Okay, why? Okay, well, why is Dress to Impress on here? It's a Dress to Impress. It's a dressing game, or whatever the genre is. CNA Simulator, I'm not sure what this is. ERLC, while I love this game with all my heart, it's a roleplay game, not a simulator. Now, Grow Garden, even though I think they were recently bought by the Roblox equivalent of EA, I do have a liking for like take a game like Fallout 4, for example. I like mods for that game that add like a more realism aspect for the settlement building, like where you can have like the settlers do more things, like because like I downloaded a fishery mod which has the settlers fish in the water. I like that, like any mod that like adds that kind of aspect. And even though the game is currently owned basically by that studio, Jandel still works on it, and while yes, it's probably gonna get raided by microtransactions at some point, I still do have good respect for the game. Like it is a nice game to try and like, you know, like it's a good game to like come home after school, relax, check up on your garden, stuff like that. So I think it can get my vote. Now, best puzzle experience. Jigsaw puzzle, I already voted for Renovator. Teamwork puzzles. Now, like I said before, one of my friends who completed Pick 64, he said it was a very good game, and I have no doubt about that, because it's literally Minitoon. He has perfect experience in making Roblox games. Now, even though I've never played Pick 64, I know it is very well respected within the Roblox community, as well as the Picky franchise, obviously, as a whole. So, even though I've never played the game, I understand that it could get my vote, you know? Best racing experience. I don't really play racing games all that often. I think Drive World was in the Mega Hunt edition, whatever. Midnight Race in Tokyo, I never but Driving Empire, and it's NASCAR. Also, I've played Driving Empire a lot. Best sports experience. I never play sports games in my life. Basketball Legends is like the one game I can think of I played, which was for the Hunt Mega Edition. So I don't really know what to do, so I guess Basketball Legends. Now, best strategy game. We're going back to what I said earlier. Strategy. Dead Rails and Forsaken are not strategy. Neither is Expedition Antarctica. You got an obby game. You got an asymmetrical horror game. You got an adventure horror game. Not really horror, but you got an adventure game. Then you got like the only like actual strategy game on this list, which is just Roblox equivalent of Hearts of Iron 4, it seems, but I'm not judging on that. Some people don't have money, so sometimes gotta go to other choices. So this is literally the only answer for this. Alright, that's where that category ends. So gotta move on to here now. So, best roleplay and Avatar Sim experience. Now, this is the one I saw on Twitter. Roblox. Would you mind explaining to me why you put the games Grow a Garden and a Dusty Trip in the category of best roleplay and Avatar Sim experience? Buddy, the game Brookhaven? Sure, maybe. Life Together RP? Fine. A game that could actually be in here, even though I don't generally like it, is Dress to Impress. I don't know any games after that, but like, and also like both of these games now are owned by the Roblox EA versions and whatever. We already know how Dusty Trip was invaded by microtransactions. Brookhaven already won an award back in like 2021, I believe. So, Live Together RP, I guess. Alright, best action experience. Murderers vs. Shares, which I'm guessing is just like murder mystery ripoff. Flee the Facility. It's more of a slight horror game than action. Got blocks roots, which yeah, it fits easily into the action experience. Deep Woken. Never really heard much about the game, and I never really played it, but I know it's well respected, I believe. A lot of people are probably gonna vote for it. My best shooter experience. Ooh, okay. If I remember correctly, Phantom Forces kind of had a bit of controversy like a year or two back. So I'm not gonna try and do anything bad here. Now, Rivals. Yes, it does do good. Its event for the Hunt Mega Edition was confusing, but that was for the Mega Token, so it's meant to be confusing. But it's a good game. It can be annoying at times, but it's a good game, don't get me wrong. Now, Gunfight Arena, I also really like the game. I played it a lot, but I mean, I don't really know entirely, but I mean, Arsenal is an absolute classic, and I just gotta go for Arsenal in my opinion. Alright, best RPG experience. I will not say anything else. Now, best horror experience. Danny's World, no. I already voted for 99 Nights. Guts of Black Powder. I forget if I voted for Forsaken or not. I don't think I have. But I will go back to check if I did. But just for now, just in case, I will vote for Forsaken. Best rope. Okay, yeah, that's the end of that. Alright. Best new experience. We have Grow a Garden. Dandy's World, which I'm pretty sure has been out for a year, so it's not really that new. Steal a Brain Rot. I have undeniable and extreme hatred for this game. It is immeasurable. I can't begin to describe how much I hate this game. And I swear, if it wins this award, I am going to absolutely crash out. Everyone on Twitter will as well, and I will be alongside them, because this game is absolute garbage. Legitimately, I do not see the appeal in steal a insert name here games. What is the appeal? Like, I'm gonna try not swear, but seriously, for God's sakes, there will be children that will actually cry tears, legitimate tears of sadness if you steal their I don't even know any of the brain rots. Like if you steal like any one of their brain rots, they will cry legitimate tears. It has made me question the bane of our existence and where this generation is going. It is honestly horrifying to think what a Gen Alpha president would be for the United States. It is horrifying to think about. And as well, Steal a Brain Rot has also been bought by the Roblox EA. Steal a Brain Rot is absolutely horrible. I wish it would just be deleted off the platform, bro. Dana's World, I don't really like that much. Grow Garden, I do have some alright respect to. And I already voted for Forsaken, maybe twice. I need to go back and check. So, best new experience. As much as I love Forsaken, and it's a very good new experience, Grow a Garden is still it's still growing, pun intended, so I think it can deserve it, I guess, even though I voted for it twice, but whatever. Alright, the People's Choice. Now, there's a difference here. If you're like a content creator, like a streamer, you're gonna vote for whatever gets you most views. If you're now, I'm more of a people person. I play Roblox more than I play Roblox way more than make content on it. So if I had to go for my choice, I would say Forsaken. I know I've voted for it so many times now, but you know, Grow Garden, that is for streamers. Like, that's what gets you most views, but I'm not a streamer, basically. Alright, best UGC creator. Now, at the bottom two, they make, you know, female avatar items, so those wouldn't like mainly interest me. Who's Trade in Eurus? They make good avatar items. Don't get me wrong. And like Eurus made like an avatar item of a duck, so he gets my automatic respect. All right, best video star. I never heard of these two on the left. Vin Dooley, his like skit shorts on YouTube were always kind of funny, and now he makes Grow Garden content. Leia Ash, obviously she's very well known in the Roblox YouTube community. I don't really have a bias here, honestly. Like that's legitimate. Vin Dooley, like she has completely been wiped off my YouTube Shorts algorithm at this point. I mean, I don't know the two on the left. Vin Dooley's kind of fallen off, I guess. It kind of leaves Leia Ash, honestly. And she is well respected. I have good respect for Roblox video creators. And that's about it. I'm going to run through and make sure I didn't vote for Forsaken like 3 times. Just really quickly. Oh dear God, I did. Okay, alright, to be fair, I do glaze Forsaken a lot. I will admit that, but in its defense, it is a very good game, and it has gone through a lot of controversy with its original creator. That, like, dear God, bro. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna change this one. Best horror experience. I don't think Guts and Black Powder gets the respect it deserves. I've heard very good things about it, so I can change my vote to that. That's it for that one. So, the best new experience. Yeah. But, hey, just want to make my little opinion video for the Roblox Innovation Awards of 2025. You know, this might be a yearly occurrence video, but hey, yeah, the statue thing Build a Man Award of Excellence. I wonder if you can. Do they have? Oh, that sucks. Last year they had a whole like area where if you went up to like the sign here, it would go into photo mode where you can take a photo. I wish they put that back into this game. Ooh, the animation to bring you back to the surface is new. I like that. But I mean, overall, some of the choices are mediocre at best. But at the same time, there is still the complaint, which, you know, is very understandable, that some of the games that were like picked for the categories are absolutely just outrageously stupid. Like, why would you put a Dusty Trip in best roleplay game? Like, it's just so stupid. But I could be here rambling on like why so much of this is just stupid. So I'm gonna end it here. If you'd like to subscribe, maybe like the video, turn on notification bell. All helps me stay in the algorithm, helps me grow as a channel. Trying to fix my channel from what's left of it. The views have declined severely, so I'm trying to revive the channel at this point. God help me. But hey, wanted to give my personal opinions on the voting categories. Another video should actually be coming out today pretty soon, depending on the time it's uploaded by. Shouldn't take that long.